Good evening, everybody. It's Zechariah. As many of you know, I am dedicating my running to run for a fallen police officer, firefighter, and U.S. Border Patrol member whose life in line of duty in 2021. And sadly, tonight I'm running for another fallen sergeant who have lost his life in the line of duty. Tonight I'm running for Sergeant Nick Risner. He worked with the Sheffield Police Department in Alabama, and his end of watch was October 2nd, 2021. And lost his life after succumbing to injuries that he received a day prior after he was wounded while having a shootout with an auto theft subject. Gunshot wound. He lost his life from a gunshot wound that he received a day prior in this incident. His age is not listed, however, we do know he served 8 years with the Sheffield Police Department in Alabama. We also know that he was a U.S. Army Reserve veteran and leaves behind a loving family. Tonight I'll be running with the blue line flag in his honor. I'll be doing 7 laps around the track at my school, which is the equivalent of a mile in his honor. I'll be joined tonight by many people, including the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation starting in the patrol. We're also joined by the Stanford Police Department running with us. We're also joined by an Orange County Sheriff's Office deputy or a sergeant who is a part of the Central Florida First Responders, Bagpipes and Drums, who will also be playing tunes during the run, and we're also joined by my whole family and the supporters here tonight. Even though it seems like there's me and 3 others joining us in the run, at the same time there's even more running, and that's all the fallen I have ran for. I know they're all running in spirit tonight, including fallen Sergeant Nick Risner. Before the run starts, I'm going to do a quick prayer in honor of his whole family and department through the hard time they're going through, and then I'll be on my way.
Those that are tuning in tonight's Zechariah running his first of 2 miles this evening to honor 2 fallen heroes lost in the line of duty. This first hero, a fallen sergeant out of the state of Alabama, fallen Sergeant Nick Risner of the Sheffield Police Department, who tragically lost his life October the 2nd, 2021, after he succumbed to gunshot wounds that he received the previous day when he was wounded during a shootout with an auto theft suspect. His age was not provided, but we do know he served a total of 8 years as a member of the Sheffield Police Department. Along with serving his community, he served his country as a U.S. Army Reserve veteran. He leaves behind a loving family. Zechariah completing his first of 7 laps, which is 1 mile, to honor Sergeant Nick Risner tonight. We are always so appreciative of the various local agencies that continually come out to help honor our fallen heroes alongside of Zechariah. And tonight, helping to pay tribute to fallen Sergeant Nick Risner, we have members of the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation running with Zechariah. We have a member of the Stanford Police Department playing bagpipes tonight. We have a sergeant from the Orange County Sheriff's Office and piper for the Central Florida First Responder Pipes and Drums Band, as well as Zechariah's sister and another supporter. Again, we're here today to pay tribute to an 8-year veteran of the Sheffield Police Department, fallen Sergeant Nick Risner, who tragically lost his life October the 2nd after succumbing to gunshot wounds he received the previous day while getting wounded in a shootout with an auto theft suspect. Also served his country, U.S. Army Reserve veteran, leaves behind a loving family. Zechariah completing his 2nd lap tonight to honor this hero. For every mile that Zechariah completes, he carries with him a unique flag. Each flag is sent to the family of the hero that he runs to honor, along with a note that Zechariah wrote earlier in the day. If you'd like information on how you can be part of this mission, visit running4heroes.org. We'll also post a follow-up a little bit later with details on how you can be part of this mission. I'm going to go silent starting on this next lap. I'm going to remain silent for the duration of the run to reflect on the life of this hero, Fallen Sergeant Nick Risner. We extend our prayers to everybody with the Sheffield Police Department. We also extend our prayers to Sergeant Risner's family. In particular, we want to extend our prayers to everybody in the community he served. We know many are mourning tonight. We hope this run honors him well. We thank him for his years of service to both his community and both his country. Zachariah, any final words for the family of fallen Sergeant Nick Risner?
Real quick, you may be wondering why we did the extra lap real quick with my grandma. First of all, we know lots of people in that North Alabama area, and we know lots of people that are going through a hard time to the loss of Sergeant Risner. So overall, I know deep down, and I know 100% from the people that I know in Northern Alabama, that he was a true, amazing hero. He served 8 years in the Sheffield Police Department, also being a U.S. Army Reserve veteran, and definitely loved serving, had a passionate heart, and just loved being a sergeant and loved being able to serve and protect his community as a police officer. What happened was he succumbed to a gunshot wound he sustained a day prior, after he had a shootout with an auto theft suspect. And first of all, in the final moments before the actual shooting occurred, it must have been very scary for him, and the fact that, I don't know if he was responsive, but he still had a whole entire day. It's definitely been a hard time up there in Northern Alabama. And really, again, I say this all the time, but it's with the actions of one person. If this auto theft suspect decided to just cooperate and decide to go in his arms and be taken, I 100% know that he would still be alive today. And just people need to make better decisions, and we hope this run can let the family know that even though this was a very unexpected loss, we'll be with you through this hard time. So the whole family of fallen Sergeant Risner will be sending you this blue line flag we ran with tonight in your hero's honor, as well as a handwritten note that we've already written and ready to be sent out in your hero's name. There is no preference on what we want you to do with the flag or the note, but whatever you do with it, we hope you find comfort every single time you look at it, that your fallen hero, Sergeant Risner, will never be forgotten down here in Florida and throughout the whole entire nation with the help of Bernie B. Heroes. If all of you tonight would like to join me in a 21-second moment of silence, just like a 21-gun salute, each second dedicating one amazing thing Sergeant Risner did during his life, including as a U.S. Army Reserve veteran, as well as a police officer, and maybe also an accomplishment he made during his life as well. If all of you like Batterheads, this 21-second moment of silence right now, please do. Thank you. If you joined us in that 21 seconds, like I said, it does mean so much to the whole family. If you did Batterheads in that 21 seconds. We still have one final run to do tonight, and it's for a firefighter this time. So if you'd like to join us in that run, please do as well. Hope you have a great and safe night, especially if you're a first responder working tonight, and I pray God blesses you all.